Hi everyone. So today I would like to solve here. I still give you a review about pre-calculus. So I would like to solve fractional equation. What is fractional equations? So here let us give some example here. So if I need to solve 1 example here, 5 over x minus 4 equal 6 over x minus 3. So what do you have here? Why you call it fractional equation? Equation because you have equal sign. Whenever you have equal signs, we call it equation. So now we call it fraction. Why you call it fractional? Because you have a fraction here. Look what you have. You have on the one side here in both sides. But if it's one of them, one side only, you have a fraction. 5 divided by x minus 4 equals 6 over x minus 3. That is fraction here and fraction here. If you have one side only fraction, we call it fractional equation. How to solve this? In order to solve this one here, let us recall here, guys. Well, how to recall? You have a over b equal c over d. So if you have that is equal, then you do cross here. What is you have? You have in the middle equal sign. So this one here, it will be ad. Just I do cross from the left, a multiplied by d, right? A multiplied by d equal to c multiplied by b, c multiplied by b. So that is something you know. So you have equal signs, then I have to do the cross. 5 multiply, do the cross. So what do you have? You have 5 multiplied by x minus 3 equal 6 multiplied by x minus 4. If you simplify this, 5 multiplied by x, you get 5x. 5 multiplied by you get minus 15. 6 multiplied by x, you get 6x. 6 multiplied by negative 4, you get negative 24. Right? So now, what did you get? After I did the cross, and you have a bracket, I simplify that, expand the bracket, you have a bracket, expand the bracket. Then, you go ahead, and what did you get? You get linear equation. Look what you have. That is a constant term. That is constant term. What is my unknown or your variable here? Your variable here, x. What is the highest power for x? x1. So that is linear equations. How to solve a linear equation? Just I explained before how to solve a linear equation. Collect all the x in one side and collect all the constant term to the other side. So here you have a constant term. You have constant term. So let me collect the constant term to the left. So in the left you have minus 50. If I take negative 24 to the left, you have plus 24. What do you have in the right? 6x. If I take 5x to the right, 5x to the right become negative x. What I'm doing here, collect all x's in one side, collect all the constant term to the other side. If I simplify this, negative 15 minus 24, you get 9. 6x minus 5x, what did you get? You get x. So what is your x? Here is 9. And you can check. How you check? In order to check that is correct or incorrect, you go back to this equation, just replace x by 9. Replace x by 9, then you will get the left hand side must equal to the right hand side. Otherwise, your solution is not correct. All right, that is one example here for fraction. Let me give you another example here. So what is another example? They ask us to solve 4 over x minus 3 equals 0. All right, 4 over x minus 3 equals 0. So now, how to solve this? Is this one fractional equation? Yes, equation because you have equal sign. Fractional because if I look to the left hand side, you have a fraction. The right hand side here is 0. All right, that is fractional equation because one side fraction, and you have equal signs. We call it equation. So fractional equation. How to solve this? Let me recall, guys. Here, let me recall something for you. If you have a over b equals 0, a over b equals 0. So now, what do you know about if you have that a over b equals 0? What do you know about b? B here, well, assuming b cannot be 0. Why? Because we cannot divide by 0. Can you divide? If you take any number, divide by 0, use technology, you have error. It's mean undefined error. So you have 1 divided by 0. You try that, you use your technology, you get 0. 2 over 0, you get the error, and so on. So here, if you whenever you have a fraction, you will get b non-zero. All right, but what do you know about a? Your a here must be 0. Your a must be 0. Why? Because 0 divided by any number, you get 0. 0 divided by any number, always you get 0. So because of that, you you will have, whenever you have a fraction here, that's a fraction, then you take whatever you have up, which is 4 equals 0. Is this one make sense? No, does not make sense. If this one does not make sense, means I don't have solution, no solution. What do you mean no solution? Means there is no value, because when I ask you solve means what is the value of x? If I put it here, you will get 0. What is the value of x? If I put it on the left hand side, you get 0. There is no such value, because I cannot have value of x. If I put it here, you get 0. Because of that, there is no solution. There is no solution. So whenever you have a fraction, always take whatever you have up, equate that to 0. Whatever you have down here, that is always non-zero. Okay, I hope you remember this one here, because we need it in our course. All right, so let me give you another example here, guys. What is another example here? That is, I think 3x plus 4 divided by x plus 2 minus 3x minus 5 divided by x minus 4. That is equal to 12 over x squared minus 2x and minus 8. All right, I need to solve this one here. How to solve this one here? This one here, we call it left hand side. Left hand side. This one we call it right hand side. Right hand side. Right hand side, and that is left hand side. So what I'm going to do, I take left hand side, and then I'm going to simplify this as much as I can. I have to simplify this as much as I can. 3x plus 4 over x plus 2 minus 3x minus 5 over x minus 4. How to simplify that as much as we can? Let us recall if you have a over b plus or minus c over d. How to make this one as one fraction? To make that in one fraction, you have to do cross, like AD. What is the sign here? Oh, if the sign plus, you wrote plus. If the sign minus, put minus. CB, C multiplied by B, so it's C multiplied by B. So AD minus whatever is the sign here, CB, and then multiply whatever you have down here, BD, to BB multiplied by D. So AC, start from the left, AD, what is the sign? You just write the sign. If it's a plus, write plus. If it's a negative, write negative, and then do the cross. Here I do the same here. Look what you have. You have here, it's a fraction, so I have to do cross. So you have 3x plus 4 multiplied by x minus 4. What is the sign in the middle? Minus. Then I start from the left, 3x plus 4 multiplied by x plus x minus 4. You have in the middle minus 3x minus 5 multiplied by x plus 2. And the whole thing divided, take whatever you have down here, x plus 2 multiplied by x minus 4. All right? And then I have to simplify this one here as much as I can. How to simplify? It's a bracket, two bracket, expanded. 3x multiplied by x, you get 3x squared. 3x multiplied by minus 4, you get negative 12x. Plus 4 multiplied by x, you get 4x. 4 multiplied by negative 4, you get negative 16. Negative 16. I close the bracket, right? I close the bracket. Then what do you have here, guys? I close the bracket. Then and then here you have two bracket. 3x multiplied by x, you get 3x squared. 3x multiplied by 2, you get plus 6x. Negative 5 multiplied by x, you get negative 5x. Negative 5 multiplied by 2, you get negative 10. You get negative 10. I close the bracket. The whole thing divided. Expand the whole bracket here. X multiplied by x, you get x squared. X multiplied by negative 4, you get negative 4x. 2 multiplied by x, you get 2x. 2 multiplied by negative 4, you get negative 8. Now I still simplify. How to simplify? So you have 3x squared. Negative 12x with 4x, you get negative 8x. Minus 16. Here you have minus 3x squared. 6x minus 5x, you get plus x. Negative 10. Negative 10. The whole thing divided by x squared. I combine those together. That is negative 4x plus 2x. You get negative 2x minus 8. So now I can simplify. Look what you have. 3x squared cancel with 3x squared. Right? They are the same. There is minus sign here. So you have negative x minus 16. Negative multiplied by x, you get negative x. Negative multiplied by negative 10, you get plus 10. The whole thing divided by x squared minus 2x minus 8. Remember, that is your left hand side, and try to simplify as one fraction. So now, how to simplify this? Negative 16 with negative 10. You have negative 8x with negative x. You have negative 9x. Negative 8x with negative x. This one here, negative 8 with negative x, you get negative 9. Negative 16 plus 10, you get negative 6. The whole thing divided by x squared minus 2x minus 8. So now what did I do? I simplify as much as I can to get one fraction. So now I have to look to the original problem. Left hand side equal to the right hand side. Right? What is, look what you have here up here. That is, where is the problem here? Here. That is the problem that is given. That is called the right hand side, and that is your left after I simplify. So they are equal. So I have to equate them. Remember, your right hand side 12 over x squared minus 2x minus 8. So I am going to equate them here, guys. So what is my left hand side? Now become negative 9x minus 6 divided by x squared minus 2x minus 8, and that is equal to the right hand side up, which is 12. That's right, 12 over x squared minus 2x minus 8. Right? So that is what I have. How to solve this one? What is the good news? Oh, the good news, this term exactly the same here. This term exactly the same here. So now, if this term, they are exactly the same, what do you know about x squared minus 2x minus 8? Is that possible to have 0 here? No, because we cannot divide by 0. We cannot divide by 0. So what do you know about x squared minus 2x minus 8? It's non-zero because we cannot divide by 0. So now, if I multiply both sides, by the same one, x squared minus 2x minus 8, then this term you cancel. If I multiply by x squared, maybe I change the colors here, right? So I don't know, I just draw here. All right, so if I multiply here by x squared minus 2x minus 8, and here x squared minus 2x minus 8, I put it in red, multiply both sides. This term cancel with this one also cancel with this. So what did you get here? What I have here, just go, you have 9x minus 6 equal 12. So whatever I have up here equal whatever I have up here. Now that is very easy to solve because it's a linear equations. Collect is a constant. Here negative 12, take x there. So you have negative x, negative 6. If I take there, you have 12 plus 6, right? So what do you have? Negative x, and here what? You have 18. So what is your x? Your x negative, you have 18 divided by negative 9. So what did you get? You get negative 2. Negative 2. X here equal negative 2. So now I'm going to leave it to you here to check if this is correct or incorrect. How you check? You go back to up here to the original equations. What is the original equation here? That is, let me call it star here. Just to go ahead and replace x by negative 2. Replace x by negative 2 and show the left hand side equal to the right hand side. If yes, the left hand side equal right hand side after I replace x everywhere by negative 2, then your solution is correct. If it turns out your solution is incorrect, then you are not able to show left hand side equal to the right hand side. If they are not equal, means you don't have right solution. Okay, guys? So that is what I give you now for this video here, how to solve fractional equations. So next video I'm going to explain how to solve radical equation, and then I have to give you how to solve quadratic equations, and then just still under some review here. All right, so I will stop here and just watch next video how to solve radical equation. Thank you.